What is going on? Ladies and gentlemen, it is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back in your life. Guys, today, a 6-5 main card, and we have this all for your viewing pleasure. I'm joined by the one, the only, Computerson. How the hell are you?
Doing great on a Saturday. How you doing today?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for coming through. And now, chat, we've got some amazing match today. Maybe 6, maybe 7, who the hell knows? Coming up first, MKRayden taking on Platinumhunt, Noir taking on CalComet, Garkusha taking on GeeStar, YouLostTrash and AttackPotency, John Cena and Yanat, Bendawshi and Pesik. And now, let's get to match number 1, MKRayden taking on Platinumhunt. Let's go!
Here we go. It looks like, see in the chat that Platinumhunt was going to play some smoke, and it looks like that's what he's doing right now.
Oh, Platinumhunt, he wants all the smoke. Kenshi, what's going on? Pesik in the building. Great to see everybody. Hilarity of chaos. Saying people forget, they most certainly do. And now, chat, let's get you to match number 1. Platinumhunt taking on MKRayden. He's starting off computers. And like we said, he wants all the smoke in the world, and now he's going airborne.
Yeah, he's off to a hot start right now, dealing out a lot of damage to Nitara. As we see, she's going to take quite a lot. Only 900 health here on that side, as opposed to 950 there for Platinumhunt.
All right, Platinumhunt, though, he is cooking. He is good looking. And right now, though, we are getting broken away on. Here comes Raiden, though. He needs the sauce. He needs the damage. And Doodle combo in the building. And so is Big Rin coming through that gold vape. Cucumber coming through for the 6th or maybe the 7th time. However, right now, Platinumhunt, he is waking up with boutons, and we can appreciate that. That is going to be all Plat, all here in game number 1.
Red hot way to start the event today. Yeah, Platinumhunt looks like he's not forgot any of the moves from Smoke here.
That should be a punish. However, we do have Striker en route, and that is going to be a solid one. But Striker going to be breaking away on you. Platinumhunt in a little bit of trouble with that overhead. Not going to quite be paying off. Here we go. All right, solid
this
grab.
is on the uplock attempt.
And yo, what's going on? Miska, Big Rin in the chatting. Great to see everybody here. How about coming through, hanging out with us on an average Saturday morning. But right now, into the sky we go. Here comes Raiden. By the way, coming out of Pakistan, Platinumhunt coming out of Austria. Then the strike grenades in the route. And now a back 3, a double back 3, and now we're going airborne.
Oh yeah, the big combo starting right here. He's going to get the corner carry as well, take 330, and he's going to have that forward 4, maintain safety. That's a tough button.
Indeed it is. Yo, what's going on? Big Yellow Flash in the building, and yo, what is going on? YouLostTrash in the house. Right now, though, we are moving, and we are cruising the low. The double low coming out of none other than Platinumhunt trying to get this done with the smoke. However, he's going to be losing that life lead. He cannot break away.
Making an earnest attempt at the comeback right here is MKRayden, and he's going to take that one vape.
He is
nice round right there.
Yeah, that is going to be a tie ball game here at the bottom of the 3rd. However, here we go, Platinumhunt. What do you got for us? I do not want to play the Scorpion. I want to get this done with the smoke.
We always like a little character variety, a little change around here, and his Smoke is certainly no slouch. He's got the great Scorpion, as we've always seen, but this is my first attempt at actually seeing him play Smoke right now.
Yo, Big Miko in the house, Cucumber, Sensei, Wolf, and Tickle My Fancy. All the goats are joining us today, computers, and I don't know what we've done to deserve this audience, but right now we are moving, and we are absolutely cruising here. Platinumhunt still going to be having that life disadvantage. Does he need that Scorpion?
Good evening indeed. Yes, hello to Sensei Wolf and everyone else in the chat. We got 62 and it continues to climb. And look at what else is climbing here is the damage being laid out by MKRayden.
Platinumhunt going down. Is this going to be enough? And by the way, we're going to see if this is going to do it. MKRayden, he is cruising at that. Is going to do it. A 1-0 score. And by the way, we do have somebody special watching the stream. I want to give a big shout out to Evan coming through on Doodle Combo side. You are officially a big fan and we appreciate you a ton. MKRayden going up.
Oh, love to see it right there. Yeah, MKRayden going up. Really impressive stuff there within the Nitara. And yeah, using Sony at the end to clean it up right now. I don't know. Do we see a switch? Or, I mean, this is just a friendly, but at the end of the day, you still want to win. So maybe we do see a switch off of Smoke. Still to be determined.
There's only one thing Platinum hates more than losing, and that is losing to Nitara, chat. As we go into the next round, let's do it. And by the way, Doodle Combo, anything you need, the stream is yours. What's up to you and Evan, and what's up to everybody watching from down in their house? Let's get it, chat, and let's go.
No ratio.
Oh, he's going to take here. He's going to take Sub-Zero with his next selection here. I'm looking forward to see how this gameplay and the style is going to differ from the last one when we just saw Smoke.
All right, well, let's find out. Apple Pie King, a Big Kane up in the building, Big Killdozer up in the house. Great to see everybody here. It feels like a full house every single day, computers, and it feels like a family reunion. W community, W chat, and W player base. Right now, the Platinumhunt smacking him back down to earth.
It certainly is quite an affair every day, and it's a very special thing we do have here going on. And look, MKRayden, I don't believe I've seen him before, but this is really impressive stuff with Nitara.
MKRayden is absolutely cooking, and yo, what's going on, GeeStar? As Sonya comes to a big punch to your dome nugget. 67 people in the chat, we love to see it. That number gonna continue to climb, just like my blood pressure, and I can appreciate that, chat. However, the back three into the glade, and now smacks him back down. Here comes Platinumhunt.
Ooh, had a chance right there. I thought he was going to be able to confirm off that in the corner after the fan lift.
Oh,
Instead, the breaker's forced away. Now MKRayden operating with a little bit of a health lead here.
And look at Matthew saying, what's up to Big Computerson? Guys, once again, Computerson continuing to be the most hyped person in the chat, and I respect that a ton. But right now, Platinumhunt, that is not going to kill, though, but just barely not. But the forward one right after is absolutely going to be getting it done. Now Platinumhunt having some reasons to smile, Pewter.
Fight.
He'll take it right there. That's a good way to start with the character change right there. Hello to Matthew Lito as well. Good to see you in the chat. And what else is really happy to see right now is Platinumhunt is watching the damage pile up in his favor.
He's getting up blocked on, and I love that as we go up into the sky. And this is going to be packing your bags because this is going to be MKRayden Airlines. Your flight fully booked. Double overhead going to be no good. The forward 1-2 into the low, into the jump coming from Plat. That's a full combo.
Oh yeah, and that's gonna hurt. The 900 health is really going to make a big difference here, even though only 950 for Platinumhunt just as the last time.
All right, what do you got for us, Plat? You need one more. You gotta make sure it lands. And keep in mind, it is only MKRayden coming out with 900 health, and this is gonna be enough to do it. We've got some bags, and that's gonna be enough. And that is gonna be all Platinumhunt getting it done, a 1-1 score, turning into the mammoth. I appreciate that, coming straight from the Pleistocene period. Look at the damage, chat. Look at the horns. Look at the antlers.
It's always a treat to see an animality right here, and especially fresh after the clone connects some teabags, getting a little extracurricular over here.
We love to see it right there, though. Mam is great to see. Is Platinumhunt getting it done. And by the way, in Animality, we do not see those too often. A 1-1 score, chat. Let's go take a look at that replay. Computerson, it is getting spicy up in here. I'm not going to allow it. At the same time, I'm going to allow it.
It's always funny when we see the first teabag of the day, and there's always people like, why?
Pourquoi? At the same time, we can't ask questions. We've got to keep moving forward, chat. Because you know what? We've got 6 fights to get to, and we're commentating on rips after this, so we've got to move.
Oh, and he's taking a different approach here, playstyle-wise, very different than Nitara. Now it's General Shao entering the chat.
All right, well, let's do it, chat. As we get to that next round, Platinumhunt will be in the lead. Let's see what MKRayden is going to be cooking up with as we go into match number 3. Let's do it.
Fight.
Yeah, let's see match 3 here. This is a pivotal one, as always.
All right, we are moving, we are cruising. Loud Hat's gonna be on the ground. We are loading up that axe. And now it is MKRayden looking for the spacing, the 2-1. I don't know what the purpose of that was, but he's getting absolutely drilled for it.
Yeah, that was a big punish right there. He tried to do the teleport combo, and he just simply tapped him out of the air with the standing one right there.
All right, though, dive kick out of the air. The 2-1-2 is going to be good to go. MKRayden is on the back foot. Overhead is not going to be anything good. What's going on, by the way? Amirsam, great to see you in the chat. Nice. Oh, the overhead, though, and this is going to be exquisite. But no, he doesn't get it. But the underhand absolutely hammers him.
That was a good counterattack, but he wasn't able to get the full combo. But unfortunately for him, he was able to get some damage more after that. But now he's got to force a breakaway.
All right, though, that is going to be a solid up block coming from downtown into the Lao. That's what he wanted on the last hit. And now you have to believe, if it is going to be MKRayden winning this, you are absolutely going to be getting Animality back. However, that is going to be a hell of a punish. Here comes none other than MKRayden at this. No, he drops it. There's no way.
Oh my goodness, so close right there. 1.96 health, and now he can win, but the armor's gonna be good. He sneaks away with that round, even though that was a nail biter. That one had a little bit too close for comfort there.
All right, though, put a little extra mustard on that dog, and it is gonna be MKRayden getting it done, and looking for every punish under the sun. Platinumhunt trying to out-pizza the HUD, the forward 1-2 into the low. However, we are swinging, we are still continuing to move forward. Solid grab, but even better tech. And yo, what's up, 2 Trillion? Just felt like it up in the building as well. And we are moving, we are cruising. The back dash, the 2-1 into the Lao. That's gonna be a punash.
A big one in that. He's gonna move him to the left side of the screen right here. Not gonna do the clone setup, but instead he hits him in the back too. He does a neutral jump on wake up. Psychopath material.
Flipakilla, welcome to the stream, by the way. And Platinumhunt, though, he is getting all these punishes under the sun, and this is bad news bears. If your name is MKRayden, looking to drill him, though, a solid grab, but an even better tech. Forward 1-2 yet again. You gotta be careful with this.
I can't believe that jumping attack didn't miss. Looks like the actual.
He's gonna be jumping. He's looking for that up block, though. What do you got for us, Platinumhunt? You gotta pull away. This should be enough. MKRayden, you've gotta break. I have no idea why he didn't. Platinumhunt getting it done. A 1-0. I'm sorry, a 2. I'm sorry. No, that's the final round, computer. So what am I smoking? Someday we'll find out.
It is final round right now, and yeah, it looks like Platinumhunt wanted to save that breaker for just this occasion. Here, the final round of match number 3.
Hey, Doodle Combo, we are here to make day. Shout outs to you and shout outs to Evan back home in the motherland. But right now, Platinumhunt, though, he's looking to paint a modern art masterpiece. Right now, we are being the king of the swing, jumping in. And Platinumhunt, what do you got for me, though? Not going to be hit with those projectiles, the overhead again. And we are moving. We are absolutely cruising the stand 2, looking for any opening. Computerson.
Yeah, and there's another throw denied once again. We haven't seen too much of the use of Chameleon. We've seen a couple glaives and a couple of projectile dysfunctions, but I haven't really seen him use Chameleon too much yet.
And projectile dysfunction, man, you hate to see it. Shoutouts to the gas station pills, and that's gonna be enough. That is gonna be MKRayden, absolutely bagging, but no, he's keeping it clean, and I can appreciate that. It's pretty impressive stuff. A 2-1 score coming from MKRayden.
Instead of going for the animality in return, he just keeps it classy. Gotta respect that. Gotta respect that, bait.
And yo, what's going on, Outlaws? What's going on, Shutter? Miska up in the building, Cucumber up in the house, and everybody is begging Platinum to go to that Scorpion Computerson. Do you feel like he needs it?
It looks like that is what is in his heart. Looks like that's what his intention is. It's gonna be Scorpion here, so he can, hopefully bring this to a game 5.
All right, Chad, we want that game 5. We want it bad. By the way, Noir and CalComet, do get those invites ready right now. You will be up next depending on when this ends. And that Scorpion is on the way.
If you know where he is, tell me.
And by the way, Shutter, I did not. Tell me who. Give me a preview. Who does he play? All right, Chad, let's do this. Is it going to be Platinumhunt? Is it going to be MKRayden? That main character, that main cameo coming out from Plat, is he going to get exposed? Right now, Peterson, on the fight night in front of 100 people.
Off to a great start right there. Really unique Scorpion skin, I see. I had to do a double check there. I thought he was still sticking with Sub-Zero, but no, he is the man with the flaming spear instead. Off to a pretty hot start.
Shutter, let me find out my GhostFace's back. Is he in Shark Tank tomorrow? There's no way! But at the same time, we are rolling. By the way, shout out to Faisal, the best Shang in the game. The 4-3-4. We've got Crystalline Armor up in chat. Oh my God, Platinum, he is absolutely cooking. Computer, whatever he ate for breakfast, give me 2 of them and give them to me now.
Great start to your day, and that's a great start to match number 4 right there. Barely took any damage. Yeah, very minimal here, and he's going to try to continue that trend as he looks to push it to a game 5.
All right, though, we are getting that axe wielded, though, but we are pulling you right in. We are getting a lot of damage from that. However, it is going to be MKRayden, still holding true, the 2-1, and he is getting absolutely blitzed for it.
Doesn't seem to be getting too much mileage from the Kung Lao either. He tried that teleport attack last match. We haven't seen any of the hat on the ground yet. Maybe could add some mind games here to maybe disrupt Platinumhunt's defense.
All right, disruption is the name of the game. Solid grab of Platinumhunt. He is squirmy, refusing to be grabbed, and I can appreciate that a ton. A 2-1 reels him right in. And Computerson, it might be time to sound the horns. It might be time to call the banners, because Computerson, we are going to a game number 5.
Finishing with the very classy, the classic down to brutality right there. And yeah, this is game 5, and that Scorpion is cooking like always. Let's see what, if any, changes we have on the side of MKRayden.
And by the way, I need everybody in this chat to go ahead and make some noise. Computerson said it himself, Platinumhunt, finding a way to get ahead. And now, chat, the very last one, who is coming out on top? We are going to find out now. Put every single emote you can find. Grab your friend, grab your wife, grab your friend's wife, chat. We are taking this one to the dome.
Scorpion.
Nitara has returned to our screens, and Platinumhunt does not like Nitara, so this could be a funny one. We could see some spice here.
All right, it is game time. I see Big Crime Rider in the chat. By the way, Russian Bear going crazy, Cucumber, and so many more, chat. Let's see who's coming out on top. Is it going to be the Nitara to my right or Platinumhunt to my left? Now to my right. What do you got for us? The overhead going to be looking good.
That spin right there to start off, continuing momentum here, forcing defensive shift here on Nitara. But look, there's a counterattack from MKRayden.
And yo, what's going on? Big Fluid, the actual GOAT Scorpion of this game, and I see the crowd going wild. But so right now is MKRayden, and that is a good thing. And now, though, he is getting some damage. Oh, catches him, though, that does Plat. Right, as we reel this one right back in, though, a forward 3 into the bowling ball. Platinumhunt starting to pull away, but wait, we've got armor, we've got overheads. Platinumhunt, what do you got for me? Nice.
Denied the Sonya attempt right there. Could have led to pit.
That's the punish. That's gonna be the round. Here comes Raiden. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him now. And that is it. Raiden in the lead. The Megan Fox doing all the damage. Platinumhunt is in trouble.
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, indeed. 1 round away here from taking it is MKRayden after the dreaded switch back to Nitara. Seems to be proving to be a pretty good decision for him.
All right, though, this could come down to the last round. Balls to the face. I love that behavior. The 2-1, the standing grab, and now here comes Plat.
Yet another throw, and the damage continues to pile up, deleting Nitara's L bar. MKRayden's got to get out of this corner and make a big decision, open up Platinumhunt.
Platinumhunt right now is painting a modern art masterpiece, and Megan Fox might just be rescinded to give up that round. And Chad, we are going the distance.
Final round.
That was a flawless, and he was staggering him into oblivion there in that corner. And look, he retakes the corner again. This is tough. This is a bad position from MKRayden.
And yo, what's going on, Mr. Wayne? Shout outs to you. Don't worry, I already replaced you. However, the upluck, here comes Megan Fox, and she is pissed. And to Cucumber's point, she is royally pissed. Oh my God, look at the damage. Platinumhunt's in trouble.
Yeah, you got a break right there. Now here's a another big opportunity. This is the final round. It is time to pull up your pants and clutch up right now.
All right, the double low. Platinumhunt trying to find anything under the sun, trying to take his turn back. The forward 3, the down 1. He is peppering him, and you cannot give this up, but he does give it up. Platinumhunt retakes the lead. Oh no, oh no. Is this gonna be enough going for the reset? Platinumhunt, what do you got for me? Down 1, into the overhead, not gonna be any good. And now Platinumhunt, he's gotta be on those P's and Q's. Does not wanna end up on that evening news. The overhead, no good again. Catches him, spends the fatal blow. Is he dead?
Oh my God, after meeting him in the sky, what a great confirm. Genius stuff. This is gonna be very close.
Oh
Too
my
close
goodness.
for me to call right now.
Is this enough to kill? Is this enough to kill? Platinumhunt, he is dead. That's gonna be it. And a 3-2 score. MKRayden getting it done. And a little bit of a pop-off here, computer.
Oh yeah, we thought we might see this here at the end. And oh my God, this one is extra gross, extra disgusting. Big time spice there in a game 5. What a way to kick things off today.
And Platinumhunt goes down, and that is gonna be more than enough. MKRayden coming out here, getting the damn thing done. By the way, Nitara shooting up those ranks and getting it done. Computers, and what a set. I think you would agree.
Yeah, absolutely. No quit here on the side of MKRayden. Really impressive stuff to be one of the better players we have around here in Platinumhunt. Even though he didn't go to Scorpion until the end, the Nitara proved out to be a pretty good opponent right there, even with 900 health.
Well, I'll tell you this, computers, a little bit too much too late, but at the same time, congratulations to MKRayden. Platinumhunt, thank you so much for filling in, and that is going to be now MKRayden going up. Chad, coming up next, a North American showdown. Noir, one of, if not the best peacemaker in the entire game, taking on CalComet, a very sweaty Baraka. Computerson, this is going to be North America going head-to-head, locking horns. Let's go.
Yeah, I don't see too much Baraka. You know, of course, we did right when at the beginning of this game's lifespan, there was Baraka all over the place. Not too common of a pick anymore, but still a strong choice. You know the damage he could pile up.
And look, you can see Noir working on some other characters. By the way, CalComet coming out with that main chat. Channel predictions are live. Let's do the damn thing.
Few benefits, Raiden.
Pretty snazzy looking Raiden costume here.
And yo, what's going on to Big Meowmers in the chat? We almost had him on stream today. We almost were so fortunate, but we'll get him maybe tomorrow. We'll see, chat. However, right now, though, we are getting poked into Special Dom, into the Striker, and now we're moving to the left side of the screen. And right now, we are painting the Mona Lisa here. And now they're going into the plus frame, trying to go with that overhead, but CalComet with the lead.
Play some little projectile warfare here, trade him a little bit, give him some else to think about. He's gonna
And what
try
is
to get in here on the left.
Yes! And by the way, a sub from Yardy, 3 months rest for production. Anonymous, is that you, Yardy? Thank you so much, coming through with the heat. And absolutely making sure we stay live every single day.
We love that, love to see it. Look at all the love right there. And yeah, police brutality, you're right, Miska. Each of the characters has Striker as cameo. And looks like CalComet operating with that Striker cameo on a very high level right now.
By the way, was that you, Yardy? It said your name on there. He said, you know what, that's for 3 months of production. Thank you so much to whoever that was. And by the way, MGK, do not think you can hide in my chat. What's going on, my goat? Right now, though, we've got to give the chat their money's worth, computers, and we are ready for it. We're ready to clap like a couple of seals. And right now, though, we are going clubbing like a couple baby seals. Into the sky we go.
Right now. Oh, God, that's mean. We be clubbing.
All right, let's do it, chat. Now, let's see. Let's make sure that things are going to be going your way. What's going on to Mr. John Cena in the house? Matthew is asking if Shark Tank is over. No, we do take breaks in between sessions just to make sure that players do sign up. And by the way, tomorrow, we've got a Whopper coming your way. A 2 for $5 Whopper. That is going to be the daily special you do not want to miss. Tomorrow's Shark Tank qualifier.
Oh, that's right. Correct. You are happening a little earlier in the morning here, but look at early and often is pouring out damage. CalComet here. Baraka going to do the damn thing as he takes game 1 right there, baby.
All right, that is going to do it. That is going to be none other than CalComet coming through, getting it done a 1-0 lead. But now we are coming through with some heat. Does Noir switch characters?
Yeah, I don't know. Looked like that was an experimental pick right there with Raiden. I have personally never seen Noir choose Raiden right there, so that was a bit of a surprise to me. Let's see if he's got another character up his sleeve or if he's going to go straight to the GreaseMaker.
And by the way, if anybody is feeling so generous, if you could you give Yardy a sub? Currently, I cannot do it. I'll be perfectly honest with the chat. The bank account's a little bit overdrawn, but at the same time, we are moving and we are cruising forward, Yardy. Thank you so much. Sutek's in the house, and so is Season Fox.
Don't return to Outlaw.
All right, though, now that Johnny coming up, Gutter Rhythm in the house as well. It is a full house here at the Fight Night. We are going all kinds of crazy. CalComet in that lead comparison. As always, call it like you see it.
Fight.
And on to the Johnny pick. He looks like he's about to go on the beach in Cabo right there with that skin. Look at he's got his summer linens out.
All right, though, the stand won a solid grab. Malbert's gifted a sub to Yardy, saying making sure we give him that money's worth, our first sub of the day. Thank you so much, Yardy. And by the way, as soon as that card is not overdrawn, I got you for the other two. Thank you so much for coming through. Right now, taking some big swipes into that overhead computer. CalComet is gaming. He is playing no games against King Noir.
Very generous right there with the gifted sub. Yeah, but not being generous at all is CalComet because he's just dishing out damage, working on a huge health lead right now, suffocating the Johnny picks. But here, turn the tables a little bit, it does Noir.
All right, though, and it is going to be none other than Noir making that comeback. This should be enough, by the way, and the Janet to pick up the tab.
Where's my mark?
Oh, wow, Janet. I didn't even notice the cameo right there. Not a common one you see with Johnny here, but it seemed to work there as he cleaned up the round. Now, big response required here from CalComet. He has in command of most of that round, but then turn up the heat did Noir.
All right, and once again, W community coming out, already one sub on the day, $40 donated, making sure we stay live every single day. A big overhead smash, and we've got grenades, and we've got plenty of them. Another overhead smash, and it looks like CalComet starting to turn up the heat, trying to out pizza that HUD just a little bit. By the way, Big Hody in the chat, when do we get that Ermac on my screen? Right now.
Yeah, big breakaway force right there by CalComet. Now let's see if he can continue the openings. He's been able to find a couple good ones real close because the defensive Noir, as we know, is not easy to crack.
All right, I'll give you a couple good ones. We'll talk about that later in the DMs. However, a solid grab coming courtesy of Noir. He's not done. Computerson, I think this might be enough. The 2-1-2, and Computerson one more will give us a tie ball game. Solid grab into the striker, though. You got to be careful. Goes for the armor. Computerson, he's still not dead, but wait, there's the Janet, and that is going to do it. Noir on a 1-1 score.
Really risky move on wake up there by CalComet, and knew it was coming, did Noir, and he punishes appropriately and teabags accordingly as well. Now it's going to be one apiece.
What is with the bags? What is with the bags, though? This is turning into toxic fight night. I thought we just did that on Rips. And by the way, guys, thank you so much for all the follows. Thank you so much for all the love. We've now got to give you your money's worth. Computer, we got to lock in like we've never locked in before.
I'm certainly locked in. It looks like Noir did too. He's getting his bearings after that first selection didn't really work in his favor. The Johnny seems to be doing quite well right now.
All right, Chad, there's no time to focus on the past. We've got to move on to the future. And now CalComet's got to come out with the heat. And yo, what's coming on? Tech, I hope I'm saying your name. Tech XYZ, welcome to the building. Tech XCY, numbers and letters are hard, Chad. We focus, we scare because we care. Let's go.
Maybe it's Texy? Texy, I don't know. Either way, no change here from CalComet. He's gonna keep rocking with that Baraka.
All right, it's go time, which means it is officially showtime. King Noir getting that lead, but now CalComet, what do you got for us? Answer back and answer back now. But wait, here we go.
Right, off to a fine start right here is CalComet. That's gonna be 339. Nothing to sneeze at there as he also takes the left side of the screen, and the grenades are gonna force the breakaway now. Noir got to build on some offense right here.
And by the way, this does look like one that could certainly go all five, but if Noir has it his way, he's gonna be getting it done now as he moves to the right side of the screen. Okay.
Yeah, 364 in a dream.
All right, though, the overhead not gonna be quite paying off the 4-3-2. And now, though, that is gonna be CalComet with the punish. Doesn't get the shimmy. Right, the 2-1 into the 2-1-2, here we go! And the damage is going all kinds of crazy. And Computerson, this should be enough to clean it up, and that's gonna be it!
Indeed it is, and now he's got a full hype meter to toy with too. Let's see what he does here to keep the offense rolling, keep the pressure on CalComet.
All right, CalComet right now going down, and it will be Noir officially taking the lead. And by the way, I do need Garkusha and GeeStar to make sure you guys are ready. Coming up next, make sure you're in uniform as well. We want to make sure Vape's Fight Night is well represented here as CalComet goes on a dastardly lead. Can he go further, Computerson?
Yeah, right now he's certainly on the way with the big health advantage. Oh, and he ducked the throw right there. Had an opportunity to punish. Instead, just a little bit too slow. But look at Storky, a huge advantage.
And that's it.
And there he goes.
That's going to be more than enough as CalComet finally gets back on the board. He will need one more to officially take that lead. Okay.
Yeah, let's see if he can complete that here. Now 1 round apiece. Big crucial moments.
Big
coming up here
swipes
in the corner.
CalComet right now is going crazy in the corner, keeping all those frames mighty plus as we go for the height meter. Kill him now, Noir. That's a punish. He called out the shadow kick.
The height meter's out, but he's not really able to use any of its opportunities here.
Oh my goodness, look at the damage right now. It is going to be none other than CalComet absolutely cooking Noir. He's in big trouble. Where's the striker? There's the striker.
It's gonna save him right there, get him out of that combo opportunity here, and so is that. As he techs the throw, is he got an anti-air? No, instead he's just got his own counterplay, and he's gonna clean this one up, babe. Going 2-1 now.
That is gonna be a 2-1 score, and there should be a brutality, a juicy one, and that is gonna be CalComet going on that 2-1 score. Beautiful stuff. You'll love to see it coming from CalComet.
Brutality.
Oh yeah, and like the rarely seen Baraka is really playing to be effective right now, and he's now gonna find himself here one match away from taking this.
And Chad, with this right now, Noir, do we need the PeaceMaker? Is it officially time? We are gonna find out, Chad. Take a journey with us. And by the way, Pearson, if you come this far, why not go a little bit farther?
Yeah, we're about halfway through the card. We got 105 people here, and yes, join us on our journey, because there's 3 fights after this, still promising to bring much entertainment and joy to all our viewers here.
And by the way, GeeStar is already ready, saying, let me invite you after that. I got you, GeeStar, trust me. I know the owner of this event. He said that's perfectly A-okay. John Cena's still in the house, Chad, let's go.
And also on our screens right here, as PeaceMaker is the choice for Noir, as many expected in the chat.
All right, computers, take over for 1 quick second if you can, please, and thank you.
Indeed, I will. And getting off to a good start with PeaceMaker is Noir, as he continues the eagle hits from full screen, and he's going to continue this to the right side, optimizing that combo and also getting the safe jump in right there. He's keeping pressure on in the corner, not letting any offense be started by CalComet just yet.
All right, but CalComet gonna be answering right back. Look at the damage right now. CalComet can absolutely win this set. Noir, what do you got for us? You gotta win, and you've gotta win now. Solid grab coming from Noir.
Take those back throws any day of the week right here, and Jax is going to make life miserable whenever he's lurking about.
It! No way, no way! Noir in trouble, but he's gonna answer right back, lifts that shield, and gets CalComet in that corner.
Man, you're shit.
Here we go. Immediately, you can see the payoff in the choice of character right here for Noir. Now he's up around 1 round from pushing it to game 5 here.
All right, 1 more is all Noir would need to send us to yet our second game 5 of the night. Do we have game 5 technology? Let's go find out, of course. Noir, by the way, he's bagging, doing a little extracurricular, but he does not have the life lead.
I was gonna say, I thought I saw a bag there that did not look like a missed input to me, but it looks like he's getting toxic right away. He's looking to build to a game 5 here.
What do you got for us, Noir? And now Jack's on the phone right now, calling him up. Not gonna get too much damage. CalComet, though, that health bar is melting, Pewter. And wait, one more is all you need. And he's gonna spin the fatal blow. That's not gonna hit in chat. That's gonna be a game number 5. What is that brutality? I've never seen that.
That was unexpected. Yeah, before Jax could get in there and do anything, the brutality was already happening. Oh my goodness. What a match right there. And we are promised another one when it comes to game 5.
Chat, I cannot hear you guys. I need you to get louder. This is our second game 5 of the night in 2 straight matches. We are going crazy right now. And guys, let's do it. Let's go and let's roll. Game number 5 is here.
The chat is too funny right now.
Oh, by the way, Cal is on the mic to Doodle Combo's point. What is he saying? Somebody decipher that. He might be speaking some other language.
I noticed that in the first match right now, but I couldn't hear him myself, so I don't know. Maybe he's speaking in secret code. I mean, who knows?
And all right, God Emperor Noir trying to get this done in a game 5, chat. Make some noise. Let us know you're here. And now we are going all kinds of crazy. Noir, by the way, I do believe this is a terrible matchup for Baraka. Okay.
Yeah, it looks to be pretty tough. Looks to be a pretty tough task for Baraka, and continuing to show us and display exactly why is Noir as he continues to pile on damage.
And by the way, we do have a co-commentator here today, GeeStar. Make sure you do not go on AFK until he's here, as Noir will take the lead.
There's no wrong time to rock.
Indeed, here we go, set point now. Noir continuing the momentum he was building from that last match, but looking to put a stop to that is CalComet as he answers with a combo of his own.
And yo, what's going on, Big Mercurich? When do we see you in Shark Tank? It's about time. However, Noir is a 2-year point comparison on set point. CalComet, though, trying to preserve that life lead. Can he do so? Right now, Noir, though, he's not giving him much of a choice. Trying to get that counter, but no. Noir coming through.
Oh yeah, continuing the combo right there. Immaculate timing on getting all of that done.
By the way, do you see the Mighty and Justin chat saying the way that Noir is winning these matches, truly inspirational, and I can appreciate that a ton. But now, hell, here comes CalComet. Can he do anything to stop this freight train that is God Emperor Noir? No, he gets the armor.
Ooh, nice. The down two is pretty ballsy right before that, but it did connect.
Oh, he gets the punish. He gets it, though. That's gonna be it. Computer said no. They both drop it. Not like this. Who's got the lead? And this should be enough. Spend the fatal blow, but no, he's got breaker. Oh no, oh no! And that is not gonna hit. Here comes Noir, and that's gonna be enough. And Noir getting it done with a little bit of extracurricular, and that's gonna be enough.
He simply pulls out his pistol after the failed fatal blow attempt and gives him one little shot and says that's over. Now you have to watch this movie as I celebrate my Game 5 victory.
And Chad, to Pearson's point, Noir gonna be getting it done. That is gonna complete our set, our second one of the day, but fear not, we still have 4 more coming your way. Congratulations to God Emperor Professor Noir.
Yeah, GG's right there. Quite a match to see. Another Game 5 in the books, Vape. Wow, good fights to both players right there. Good stuff, impressive.
I gotta say, we are off to a very strong start. CalComet in the building saying GG's. Noir, we do not see you, but at the same time, we know you'd be saying the same. And now, Crime Rider still in the building saying GG's as well. YouTube should be loving this, but Computerson, we are loving it as well. With that win, it is gonna be none other than CalComet going down, Noir going up. Coming up next is gonna be Garkusha taking on GeeStar. These are 2 EU sweats. Garkusha, one of the better Takedas you will see in the entire scene. GeeStar, a true mixologist. Let's get it going, and let's get it rolling. All right, chat, let's go and let's do the damn thing. By the way, thank you so much to the chat for coming through. Thank you so much for supporting, and thank you so much for always being here. We would not be able to do this without you. And if you're watching on the YouTube side of things, thank you so much for making it this far in the video. Here comes GeeStar and Garkusha leading the charge.
I'll cut through your neck until I feel.
By the way,
right.
Computers are our first Kenshi in quite some time, and I can appreciate that a ton. Let's go.
Another uncommon choice we're seeing here, and a very a skin I don't think I've ever seen before too. That's pretty styling Kenshi right there.
And everybody asking what 9Z is. Nobody knows what 9Z is, but you know what? It's entertaining, and we love to see it. However, GeeStar right now going with the full mix, blows right past the ice wall. Shout out to Game of Thrones. Slams it right back down on the ground, Peter.
Yeah, using Frost here is a pretty good creative choice. The GeeStar, he's making some choices here with Scorpion and damage and side switches and mix.
And yo, Spicy Orzo joining us as well. We are going all kinds of crazy. And now GeeStar trying to be the king of the swing. It will be Garkusha in some trouble. But right now we've got Frost technology. And your ass is frozen just like Elsa. And what do you got? What's going to be the mix? You are stuck in that sandwich. Line up the deli as Computer would say.
Yep, the Kenshi Deli is open indeed. Sento is still out there. Nope, just to say that he disappears, and making the health bar disappear is GeeStar, as well as all that meter forcing the breakaway.
All right, it will be now Garkusha in the lead, though. Gets stabbed in the back. You hate to see it. The low, he could have won the match, but Computerson, this is going to be more than enough. Garkusha going for the fatal, and that's going to be enough.
Immediately, yep, just clean up the round. Don't overthink it. Just do it. You can take that round and just wait till you see what brings you in the next one.
Wait, is he not dead? Is he actually alive? Hang on a second. No, he's died. He's welcome to die.
Wow, that barely did any damage, though. Yeah, that was close. That really scaled to hell.
All right, though, the big sweep coming from none other than GeeStar. I'm sorry, coming from Garkusha. Both names start with G. Chad, as we know, names are hard. People forget, man. Big swipes, though. Now you are stuck in that sandwich. Extra pickles and extra buns. And we are getting hit, though, left, right, and center field.
Oh yeah, now he's gonna resummon. He's got a big opportunity here to do something as he continues to put pressure and make GeeStar hold that R2 button. But he's gonna throw some armor into the mix here and
he
turn his tables on.
That was a mallard duck, perhaps a diver duck. As we all know, I am gonna be calling that out every time I see it. Another low. GeeStar getting launched and chat. That's gonna be enough. Garkusha representing 9Z, getting it done in a 1-0 score.
Clean stuff right there. The Kenshi's looking very strong. Very strong.
All right, Garkusha gonna be taking that lead. However, he will need more. Let's go take a look at that replay. Let's see exactly how he got it done, Chad. Once again, a W event from start to finish. We are only in match number 3 of 6. Let's go. All right, Chad, let's do it. Let's send it back your general direction, and let's see who's coming out with those goods. Is it going to be GeeStar on the retort? Let's go find out, Computerson.
Frost. Striker.
Yeah, let's see what is the retort right here. It's going to remain. It's going to remain GhostFace, and that is not surprising to me, as we know GeeStar is one of the GhostFace gods here.
All right, by the way, I do need AttackPotency and YouLostTrash to make sure those invites are sent out. And Trash, you asked for that one, so you better be here on time. Please and thank you as we go into match number 2 of set number 3. Here comes Garkusha, the bomb squad on the loose though, Peter. In my opinion, gonna be one of GhostFace's best loadouts you could ask for.
Oh yeah, agreed. And with Striker, you got a lot of possibilities here, a lot of opportunities to open up some combos. And right now, trying to do that is Garkusha, as he's still working on a big lead.
Oh, he is going crazy in Computers, and this should be more than enough. Whips it right back out on the first date. And now, hang on a second, GeeStar gonna be getting thrown into the bushes, and this is gonna be enough. Garkusha is rolling.
Ancestors, watch over.
Round 2.
Yeah, he is. The momentum continues to carry on from that last fight, and he's looking to provide more damage as well here. But instead, GeeStar got some other thoughts.
And by the way, Sofos, I have no idea, but we're gonna pretend like we do. Overhead is coming out for GeeStar. Finally starting to get that mix. The overhead gonna be no good. Keeps his turn, but now Garkusha is now gonna be heading his way. Okay.
Oh yeah, and I'm really liking that skin on Frost, as well as just the creativity that Frost unlocks for Kenshi right here.
Wake up buttons, but GeeStar not gonna get much out of it. Spends the meter as well. And now you're getting hit left, right, and center field. GeeStar, you need to do something here. What do you got? The overhead, look at the defense coming from Garkusha. Okay.
Oh yeah, good stuff right here. Now GeeStar needs to make an opening. There needs to be a counterattack.
Oh, this could be bad.
Yes.
However, Garkusha says enough is enough. Amirash, what's going on in the chat? I see you. Welcome to all 130 people up in the building. Hopefully you guys are having a great Saturday, and hopefully we can make it that much better. GeeStar, he's got to get on the move. The jump, he throws the knife at him. Is this going to be enough? The overhead, Garkusha holding that block button for dear life. And is this going to be enough? Computerson, he's going to spend the fatal. I don't know. 950 health. This might actually be enough.
This is going to be really close for comfort here. I don't know. Wow, look at it go.
Oh,
it looks
950
like
health.
it's going to be pretty close here.
He's alive. Wait, he's barely alive though. What has he got for us here? There comes the ice wall, trying to go for the down 2 in public. That's a class 3 felony. Trying to get that last hit. Calling Papa Dan's. GeeStar's in trouble, but now that is gonna be Garkusha saying, you know what, computer? There is gonna be no game 5. We are keeping it close with a game 2 lead, and that's gonna be it.
Yeah, I still think I don't think because Garkusha lost a round yet. I think he's got all 4 rounds so far. Either way, he's up 2-0. Really drippy Frost skin, and he's looking to complete the sweep.
And by the way, Trash, you already know what time it is. And by the way, Doodle Combo, you gotta stay up, drink some Monster Energy drinks, take those gas station pills, whatever it is you gotta do. Let's get you to match number 3. Let's go, Computerson. Call it like you see it.
All right, I think the choice is going to remain GhostFace for GeeStar. That is his bread and butter, and I don't see why there would be a different cameo selection. But who knows? I've been surprised and I've been incorrect before.
All right, Chad, let's do the damn thing. Here comes GeeStar. Is he searching for something else? Yes, he is. Coming out with the Reiko. By the way, I do believe this is going to be a matchup in Reiko's favor. Let's see what he's got for us, Chad.
Your black
Okay, look at it. Looks the change has been made. It's General Shao.
All right. Oh, no. Coming out with the Reiko. Looks just like him, though. I can appreciate that. Mirroring his image. Chad, let's get it.
I just saw the mask and I got thrown off. Okay.
The lack of horns, though, but does look like the classic General Shao. And by the way, let's get this done, Chad. Coming out with the Reiko, by the way. One of the better loadouts coming out with the Tremor. One of Reiko's best loadouts. Let's get it, Chad. All right, though, going into boxing range. Immediately goes into that air grab. Here comes Tremor, Peter.
Oh yeah, that's a good way to start out after your character choice. 365 right off the gate. That's a way to set the tone, babe.
All right, though, goes for the kick in neutral. Not going to be getting it, though, but Garkusha, the king of the whip punishes, says, you know what? I'm whipping this out right now. Not tomorrow, not next week, now. Okay? All right, it will be GeeStar in some trouble right now, getting hit with the sandwich combos. Nice low into the sky. And Chad, this is gonna hurt. You gotta go, you gotta move if your name is GeeStar. But can he even do so? He's gotta outweight this. Is he gonna be able to do it? There's the overhead, doesn't land. But Garkusha, the dunk coming from GeeStar. And it's enough, kill him now. Spend it.
And he does. This is going to clean it up right now. What a clutch confirm right there by GeeStar.
GeeStar with the duck of a lifetime. That was basically the only way he could have won that round, and he is going crazy.
You are weak.
Wow, yeah, that ended up doing 507. Powerful combo right there to clean up the round. Trying to avoid the sweep now.
All right, where's the air grab? I need it in my life. Spend it right now, GeeStar. Show us how it's done. Get us to that extra game. And right now, throwing those ninja stars. It's Garkusha. Tries to call out that grab. Hits him, though, and now it is sandwich time. Population U, bro. That double leg takedown gonna get sprawled on.
Oh yeah, now Sento is out. The slicing and dicing is going to continue right here on the left side of the screen, and especially now when you're holding that R2 button in absolute fear of two swords coming at you.
Good use of the armor. By the way, Trash, I did get your invite. We will be there soon, as this one looks to be done. Big belly to back suplex, and now the tremor getting all that damage. Can GeeStar take the lead? Tries to slide into home plate, and now he's pressing on through. Garkusha, he's got to break away. He does so. Okay. Oh, no, that's a punish. That's going to be the round. Garkusha immediately lets it rip.
Oh, clutch stuff right there. Yeah, let it fly. Take the round here. Now he's going to be on set point. Mr. Nate.
Yes, sir, Mr. Computerson, and it is going to be Garkusha who is on cruise control. And you see the chat going crazy for the 9Z member Garkusha himself. However, GeeStar's not done. Get up, Rocky. Let's go. All right, goes for the air grab. I love the way he sneaks that in. And now we're going right side of the screen, eastbound on the I-10 freeway. And now it is going to be none other than this Reiko keeping his turn. But now he's getting sliced to bits. Okay.
It's a great use of the wall right there. Going to give him advantage for a nice combo and with be able to draw out the Mr. Ghost. Mr. Ghost, Mr. Sento.
Mr. Sento is on the way, and he is going to be looking oh so professional. What do you got for us now, Garkusha? Who is going to be on set point? Where's that air grab? But no, Garkusha not biting on these fakes. Oh, gets the air grab. Here we go. There's the Reiko. Is this going to be enough? He's going for the gold. Garkusha's in trouble. And the overhead. He's got it. There's the sandwich. And he spends it, but then Computerson. That is going to be enough. Wait a minute. This is not going to kill. Wait, or is it? Hang on a second, though. He's got a little bit of health. And the overhead, no good. What do you got for us now? Spend everything you got. Kill him. And tries to catch him out of the air, but it is going to be none other than Garkusha who calls it out. And chat, that is going to be a 3-0 score. Congratulations to both players. Thank you so much for coming through. Very entertaining stuff. And Computerson, I'm sure you would agree.
That's some good tech right there. When he saw him going for another run cancel for that command grab, he just jumped back and jump kicked him. Really smart stuff there to clean up the sweep. GG's to both.
GG's to both indeed. And by the way, GeeStar, we hope you keep signing up. We do want to see you in these events. And Garkusha, you know the same goes for you. However, chat, with that result, it will be none other than Garkusha winning that next match. And now, coming up next, this is a big one, chat. You do not want to miss this one. YouLostTrash taking on AttackPotency. This is a bit of a grudge match. These two, from what I understand, do not like each other. You are not going to want to miss this. Invites are out. Computerson, let's go. At least I think so.
So, I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued.
Tremor. Striker.
All right, chat. And by the way, AttackPotency choosing the Johnny. Does not like the Omni-Man matchup here. Let's see who's going to be taking it. Will it be Sin's AttackPotency or Order of Darkness's own YouLostTrash? Either way, I feel like the YouTube is going to go crazy over this match, one way or the other, and so will the Twitch. Let's get it.
Oh yeah, this one's going to be a highly contested affair. I can make no doubts about it.
All right, chat, though, as we move to the right, that striker's still going to be on the loose. If you're AP, you got to be super careful. You've got to navigate this minefield. And now they're getting those plus frames. However, Striker's still going to be peppering you. The jump in, but that's going to be a punish. Here comes Johnny.
Johnny Cage's got one of the 6-frame startups that can actually punish that dive kick, because it is actually 9-7, so it's a tough one to punish, but Johnny has the tools to do so, as you just saw right there.
Computerson knows frame data. How can you not love him? And now AttackPotency getting all the love and respect of the chat as well with that round 1 win, I will say, somewhat dominant.
Yeah, a very convincing, comfortable way right there for AttackPotency. And we're not going to see bags yet, but I guarantee we're going to see one first match of this affair.
I'm not sure about that. AttackPotency might want to keep it clean until it's go time. By the way, loading up that height meter. Trash right now in some trouble, but freezes them back to technology for your viewing pleasure. Nice. All right, though, the low coming in. By the way, Fang, you are never late. You are just on time. You are here, by the way, for match number 4. Welcome aboard.
Oh, I thought his stand one was 6 frames. Okay, well, then I'm incorrect. My mistake there.
And yo, what's going on, Pursuing Breeze? Great to see you. And you know what, Pursuing Breeze? I know why you're here, but it's okay. You know what? We still love you. AttackPotency, by the way, getting everybody in the chat, and that is what we use him for. I'm kidding, though. Let's go. All right, though, the jump in coming in now, the striker as well. Trash saying, you know what? Let me make a name for myself as well.
He shadow kicked right through all that triple clone opportunity right here. And even though YouLostTrash now has a bigger ledge lead, look at this shadow kick get some work in for Johnny Cage.
All right, though, a very solid grab indeed coming from none other than coming from Trash. Fang in the house as well. Smile Chip joining us. You know it's a party now. That striker getting absolutely blown through. Here comes AP with the lead.
Yeah, what a counterattack right there. What a combo in return. And he's got the corner safe jump-ins all over the place. Tremors there to cause more confusion as well.
And this is pretty much a shutout coming from AttackPotency, who has leveled up significantly since their first meeting. And now Trash is all backed up. He could have had a punish, but AP a little bit too quick on the draw. The back two, the load up and the start frames on it were not quick enough. AP takes the lead.
Putting some mind games on there with the stagger. Yeah, he did have an opportunity, did YouLostTrash to punish right there, but instead of the down one from Johnny is just going to clean it up there. Now 1-0 in the favor of AttackPotency.
And Doodle Combo, who's about to fall asleep on us, by the way, saying AP is being classy, you already know. But if he wins 3 straight, you know it's going to be belt to asses here, chat. Let's get it.
Yeah, I was expecting maybe to see a bag right there, but as you say, he's maintaining a level of dignity and class by not taking the low road. He's taking the high road.
All right, let's get it, chat. By the way, Doodle Combo, we hope that work is treating you well. Thank you so much for tuning in, and thank you so much for all the support. We hope everybody in that chat is having a great day. Let's get you to match number 2, Computerson. Call it like you see it.
Here we go. We know that there's not going to be any character selection change right here for YouLostTrash, and he's going to start out with the gunshots, going to unlock a nice combo right here.
By the way, I know AttackPotency is pissed. Every single time he gets hit by that striker, he does not see it coming. And now, though, into the low. Here we go. What do you got for us now, Trash? Who does have a significant lead. The bowling ball going to be keeping AP alive.
Okay. Yeah, what a great 435 right there for Sub-Zero. That's nothing to sneeze at right here. And now he's, what's going on really sick is AP's response to that combo.
AP is gaming, by the way, and he knows to hold that block button. You see that, by the way, Trash. He throws out that high-quality bait. AP is learning from his mistakes and absolutely on the verge of cleaning this up. Trash, he's in trouble, and that should be enough to do it. You see Trash not even going for that breakaway.
Yep, wisely saving it here for this next round, which could be the final round of game number 2 if the momentum continues with AttackPotency here.
And it seems without that striker working, Trash is in a very big deficit right now. AP is calling out all the shots. A 2-1-2 yet again, and he is going crazy. A solid jump in, but now Trash gonna be catching him with the forward 3 up to the high heavens. Breaks away though, he needs this round. He absolutely does, and that's another punish. Trash is in trouble. AP is making this look easy, and this is gonna be more than enough to do it.
AttackPotency on straight up cruise control right there. The Johnny's looking strong. Really, YouLostTrash needs to find an answer because the buttons just keep flying out from Johnny Cage, Mr. Cage here, and now we have a brutality, a really funny one in my opinion.
All right, AP getting it done, and now Trash. He's got to start scrambling. He's got to do some soul searching. Everything he's doing, AttackPotency is calling out. This Johnny is playing no games. By the way, I do need John Cena and Yanat to get that Forever King or that scrimmage invite locked and loaded. You will be up next.
Do we perhaps see a cameo switch from YouLostTrash though? I think the striker is probably his best go. Am I wrong?
All right, we're gonna find out, chat, as we get you to match number 3. Let's do the damn thing and let's go.
It is very cold.
It looks like he's gonna continue with the striker right here. Let's see if he's gonna mix up his strategy a little bit to try to slow down the freight train that is AttackPotency right now.
All right, there's gonna be one more chance, and you know that striker's on the way. AttackPotency is just waiting for that striker to go away. Oh, what is this? What is this? What is this? Did the hill crash? Oh no.
Oh, unfortunate.
Oh, AttackPotency actually left the hill, and Trash goes up on a 1-2 score. Holy moly. All right, chat, yeah, due to that disconnection, we do have to give Trash the game, and now though we are coming through, we are making this happen. And by the way, a huge shout out to Runner Adams for coming through with that 10 bomb for the channel. We love you, Runner. And also, you're already dropping a 40 on us. Nothing but love. We are going for the gold. Let's make this happen, chat.
Yes, that is lovely. We always love the generosity here. 156 in the chat, still joining with us. Now, getting some offense going is YouLostTrash right now in front of our eyes.
All right, though, our eyes are going to be opened up. They are going to be perked, and now we are going to be making sure we give these guys their money's worth. Right now, though, AttackPotency sliding into home plate, coming through. That's not going to be a punish with the overhead, that tremor just in case, but it is going to be none other than Trash calling him out. Trash with the lead. Okay. All right.
Yeah, indeed. And he might make that one deep disconnection game actually matter right here, the way he's playing. It might have unlocked another gear in his gameplay right now.
Yes, it might, because he has a big lead on AttackPotency. He needs just a little bit more. AP, though, coming into home plate yet again. Spend the fatal blow if you can, but wait. He's going to be getting locked and loaded. This is not going to be enough, but wait. He's close. Down one into the high riser, and now a solid grab with AP on the verge with the tech, but that's going to do it.
cue cards?
It is, and now he's on. This would be not a true sweep, but he is on match point right now, and he's gonna continue. Oh, he eats right. He goes right into the gun though. So YouLostTrash gonna have a nice opportunity here.
All right, Chad, we are rolling Trash, though. He has been able to take the lead, but he has not been able to get it done thus far. And now CJ up in the building. Great to see you. Looper up in the house as well. The duck, the micro duck, and that is going to be now Trash on the verge. Can he take the round? Can he take the momentum, Pewter? Hey.
Oh, excuse me.
All right, no. Oh, the striker again, and that's gonna be the round. A somewhat dominant round coming from Trash. And by the way, Fang coming through with a subscription. Our second of the day, Fang, thank you so much. Saying, babe, I get to watch this live, and that's a good thing. And by the way, this community is going absolutely hog wild, and all I can say is, guys, we love you. Thank you so much for all the love.
Love to see it. Yeah, he tried to shadow kick through the clone again this time, which we've seen a couple times throughout the set.
That too is good. Oh my God, the damage right now coming from Trash. Does he got those? Let me find out, Pewter. Right now, though, he is going crazy.
Oh, he is. The triple clone working to great effect right there. Almost 400 damage, 390 to clean it up. And
he's got it. He had the win. Don't let it go. Don't let it go. Trash, kill him now. And that is it. Just mashing it in chat. Somewhere out of nowhere, due to AP disconnecting, we now have a game number 5.
Sub-Zero.
Indeed we do, and waking up, showing great signs of life right there after getting the one win. Due to a disconnection, YouLostTrash now showing up, and he wants to take
What is this? Jazaris coming through, dropping 5 on us, coming in hot. Jazaris, thank you so much. And you know what? Let's finish that sub goal. Let's get it done. Jazaris, thank you so much for everything you do for us. Saying us on not a level 1 hype train, but a level 2 hype train. Chad, can I get some big G's in the chat? And now let's go crazy. Hey, game number 5.
Oh, great stuff. 5 in the chat. Yes, the hype train is upon us. Let's go. And game 5 is upon us as well. The matchups are going to remain the same right here. Time to lock it in.
All right, Chad, for your viewing pleasure. And by the way, thank you so much, Nazaris. And thank you most recently, Runner Adams and Yardy, for coming through with the heat, supporting the channel. We love you guys. And now game number 5, Trash. He's got to lock in. He's got to make sure he goes. And by the way, Saber, what's going on, my go? Do not think I don't see you. Oh, no, this is bad for AP. Is he going to give this up? Is this going to be Trash with a reverse 3-0?
He's well on his way right there. 356.
There's no way. There's no way. Oh, my God, Trash. He is going crazy. AP is in all the trouble in the world. What do you got for
stuff right here? You're in a bad position. You got a shadow kick your way out of it. The
Oh
dive
my
kick is going to
goodness.
eliminate his standing 3.
And now AP is in some trouble. They've got to claw their way all the way back, at least get that corner position for the next round. And Trash is in his first lead of the set. Chad, we are absolutely getting our money's worth here.
After what looked to be a pretty clean 2-0 from AttackPotency right there at the disconnection, and now the strength has been unlocked for YouLostTrash. He's on the verge of stealing this one.
There's
Straight
no
thievery.
way. He's really about to make a reverse 3-0. AP is in all the trouble in the world. He's got to get going. Okay, into the sky, and AP will do just that. A 2-1-2 to send you southbound on the I-10 freeway. I don't like it, but at the same time, I kind of like it. Okay, good armor.
Could not get the combo started right there. The armor's there to deny any opportunities he has to lock the damage.
Trash, he's pulling away. There's no way. AP with a wise shadow kick there. Trash with all the defense in the world. AP not getting frozen. What do you got for us, AP? And this could be the beginning of the end. And Trash, he's gonna do it. But wait, he's not done. And this could be it. AP, they are on roller skates. And now Trash on the verge. He needs one more hit. AP's gotta be perfect. And that's gonna be it. Chad, Trash with a 3-2 score. Oh my God. Trash with the revenge, with the response, with the reverse 3-0.
And here are the teabags that we were promised at the beginning of this match, and the fatality as well. Wow, what a turn of events there, babe.
And by the way, you do have to feel for AttackPotency a little bit on that one. The disconnect actually did give Trash a round on that, but there's nothing to be said other than Trash was gaming those last 2 games. However, Chad, keep in mind, it is just a 1st-to-3 friendly, and we are all having a great time here. But Trash, getting their series knotted up at 1-1, I would love to see the rubber match in the future.
Oh, I'm sure we'll see these two play again in times to come right there. But either way, the good games right there. It was mostly respectful. We got some bags at the end, but it's all in good fun nonetheless.
All right, AttackPotency going down, but you know what? Still an amazing event. 3 Game 5 so far, and the left side of the screen, by the way, is going insane. By the way, Chad, we are now heading to an EU showdown. I've heard nothing but good things about Yanat coming out for 9Z yet again, and we all know John Cena, the PeaceMaker god. Chad, let's do it, and let's send it your way.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to the run back of that one, and I think a lot of the chat is too.
And by the way, Jazaris, thank you so much, by the way, for that most recent 5-bomb. I don't feel like I gave you enough credit, so I'm giving you enough credit now. Let's get you to match number 5. Let's go, Chad.
Scorpion.
Okay, I'm looking real interested in here to see what these character choices are, but I was not expecting Scorpion here from John Cena, but we have our second Kenshi sighting of the night.
And yo, what's going up, Big Killer Lord? By the way, guys, thank you so much for, I believe, that level 2 hype train. Nothing but love, and now we've got to give you your money's worth as we go to match number 5. Still one more heading after this. Computerson, let's go.
Yeah, and look, Frost paired with Kenshi again. That must be a popular choice for Kenshi nowadays. I remember seeing the meta was different before, you know, when this game was in its earlier stages. But now seeing Frost paired with Kenshi twice, pretty cool.
By the way, Killer Lord saying, who is Yanat fighting? I can't see his opponent. That's actually pretty normal. It's John Cena coming out with the Lopian, our second of the day. I can guarantee you Bendawshi's coming out with it as well. However, Yanat, he's going to be the king of the swing. Our second Kenshi. This character's not dead. I don't care what nobody says.
No, Kenshi's still looking very strong, as we saw on display earlier right here. And the Sento is still going to cause problems for you, but Deathspin can sometimes get rid of those problems.
And by the way, on a first to 3 fight night, you do get to see a lot of fun characters, and you do get to see a lot of players working on what they've got in the background. But right now, this is all John Cena with a very solid lead on Yanat.
Yeah, he was in pretty high control of that one right there, as he didn't lose too much health. Now let's see what Yanat can do to pay back some of that damage.
All right, to start, I'll send you the PayPal right now. I'll do it just for you, because you won Evo. All right, Chad, let's get it rolling and let's get it going. These two are going absolutely ham on each other, and it is going to be now going for the weep run. It's going to be Yanat trying to still swing, and now there's the frost wall going crazy.
Oh, but he gets right out of there with the armor just to break away, get away from that wall. Doesn't want no part of it. You don't want any part of the Sento stance either, but you're going to get the knives and the blades and the sword.
Hey, Runner Adams, by the way, we could not have done that without this amazing community. You are definitely a huge part of that. Thank you so much for everything you do here for us, supporting the stream, supporting the players, and that goes to all 160 in the building. And now it will be Yanat. He's got to do some soul searching. Quite literally, he's got to get that Sento out. Nice.
Yeah, it's out right there. Now he needs to get in. He's going to be kept at bay with the spear.
Oh,
but now he does make an opening. Instead, there's a back throw. He runs right into it, babe.
Yes, he does. And now it is going to be none other than John Cena. This should be enough. And he spears him and he brings him in. John Cena with a very good lead. And now 9Z is in trouble.
Yep, he's going to take that first match right there. Kenshi was not really able to get that much momentum going. Yanat might think about that when he comes up to the character select screen here in a moment.
By the way, I see Lord Gurmick in the chat. One of the few days we actually don't put Gurmick on the stream. However, Gurmick was in the last like 5 YouTube videos, so we decided to give him a break today, but only for today. Expect to see him tomorrow. Let's go, chat, and let's send it your way.
People are loving the 9Z clan over here. I think this is the first time I've seen 9Z, so I'm not aware. But hey, we got a lot of fans in the chat, so rooting on your boys.
I have no idea what 9Z is,
than that.
But you know what? But it's impressive, and I like it, chat. Let's get you to that very next match where John Cena himself is in a 1-0 score. By the way, computer, 3 Game 5s today. What have we done to deserve these amazing matches? Who the hell knows? Let's get it.
Yeah, 3 Game 5s is correct, and it's been a very, very climactic event we've had so far. So let's see if that continues right now. Yanat is certainly looking to push it to at least the tie right here.
And yo, what's up, Big Pumpkin Realm? Big October in the chat coming through, having a couple beers with us. What's up, my goat? However, 4-3 is what you are going to be eating, and a healthy diet of jump-ins coming from none other than John Cena. Seeing him off the PeaceMaker is inspirational, I have to say. Okay.
Oh yeah, it's certainly working out for him pretty well. Now it finally gets Sento out, but all the defense on John Cena's side is just so proper and prim.
All right, though, we are moving and we are cruising, says Big Yanat. He will need to work to get this done. However, he is on roller skates at this point. The overhead, the walk-in overhead, and I can appreciate that. Down 1, the stand 2, he gets the connection. Here comes Yanat, but John Cena retakes that lead.
Gonna take the back throw right here, and he's got a big decision to make. Yanat needs to get an opening right here. He's not able to find much. but Tremor's gonna totally deny that opportunity.
All right, brings him back in chat. That is going to be all John Cena, who says, you know what, babe? We are done with the game 5s. I'm trying to get 3 and then get the hell out of here.
Fight.
That certainly looks like he's well on his way there. Another pretty commanding, convincing round right there. What's up, Pumpkin Round? We're doing well. How you doing, man?
All right, Computerson making more fans than me, and that is something I don't like it. But at the same time, I kind of like it, Chad. We've got to keep the action flowing. And by the way, if you do want to find my co-host, look no further. Here's his OnlyFans. I mean, here is his Twitch. Look no further than my Go Computerson. Here it is right here. Go give this man a follow. He deserves it.
Yeah, I pop in once in a while. Starting to do a little bit more, but we'll continue that. We'll continue that topic some other time. And speaking of continuing, John Cena is continuing the damage here and the domination so far in this one, and he's gonna get a throw punish right here. The big up block damage coming your way.
John Cena coming through with an amazing looking Scorpion, by the way. I did not know he had this character. We are certainly seeing it on full display. However, the ice wall is not gonna be any good. The White Walkers are getting through. And now though, there's another spear. But jump in. What do you got first now, Yanat? You've got to go. Could he be nervous, Computerson? Fighting in front of 150 people is no easy feat.
No, it never is when you're on stream, you're putting yourself out there. That nerves can play a factor
he's
as
got
well.
him. Nerves are a factor. That's a punish, but no, Yanat. Kill him now. Kill him. John Cena brings it back. Yanat, he cannot break away. Not yet. 12 seconds left. Reminds me of the old bedroom life. However, a solid grab, and he will be sending this to a final round.
What a maneuver right there. Ballsy throw, but it pays off, and now he's looking to push this to a 1-1 score.
All right, we are moving, and we are absolutely cruising. Which one of these two are coming through? Fang saying, kill him now. All right, 4-3 into the overhead, into the Ja coming from none other than John Cena, but the Whiffopotamus coming from John Cena as well. And the Ja not going to be paying off. The rock wall not coming through either. And this is going to hurt, Peter.
Yeah, it is. Jump 3 into Spear unlocks so many damage opportunities for Scorpion right here, and you're seeing one right in front of us for 350 and a throw on the reset. He's going to keep him on the left side of the screen as well with this.
John Cena, he is the Michael Jordan of whiffing grabs, as we can see. And now, Computers, and this is going to hurt as we move to the right side of the screen, eastbound on the I-10 freeway.
Oh yeah, now the Ghost has made an appearance in the chat. He is out. Sent us here to make you question your decisions in life right now, but he gets armored right through.
All right, the overhead, spend it, kill him dead. Make sure he can't breathe. And this is gonna be none other than Yanat tying this up.
What a confirm right there, and it couldn't have come at a more perfect moment for Yanat. Yes, now the score is tied. He's Yanatting it up.
God damn it, I hate you, Peter. I hate you so much. And that is going to be a 1-1 score. John Cena going down and looking a little bit vulnerable, dare I say. 9Z, the best clan ever. What more could you want, Chad? Cinema, popcorn, as we go into match number 3 of our spit-swapping make-out match. John Cena in trouble.
Yeah, he's going to take that one 1-0, but look at showing signs of life. Yanat, the first time I'm seeing him on screen, pretty clean play here, really impressive stuff. That was a really clean fatal blow confirm. Let's see what kind of momentum he continues here in match 3 upcoming.
All right, you see the entire chat, by the way, going crazy for 9Z. And now we are going to have to be going through. John Cena having to pay the iron price a little bit on that bad boy. Let's see what Yanat's got for us. By the way, John Cena sticking with that Scorpion. Let's go, Peter.
Yeah, I thought we might see a PeaceMaker appearance, but it looks like he's confident here in the Scorpion. I mean, the first match went pretty well for him, and that one was very close right there. Let's see what we got here.
I'm trying to get close to you. Either way, Chad, let's do the damn thing and let's go. By the way, Ballad saying, what is the 9Z? Somebody explain. Nobody can explain. It's like 6'7". Nobody knows what it means.
Yeah, I'm new to it too. I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure what it's some inside joke I don't know about, some words, some phrases. I don't know, but apparently it is the best clan in the world.
It is the best clan, I can confirm. You know why I know? Because this started said it. 4-3 up into the sky. We go from none other than John Cena. Okay.
Oh yeah, he's in big control right here. Gonna have a jump in 3 again, stuffed with the block, but instead he's just gonna continue right here. He's gonna beat you up right next to that rake.
All right, that Ja really starting to pay off now. Another Ja for your viewing pleasure. And now though, we do have some ghosts on the loose. A big slash coming towards your ass. And now we are moving, and now we are cruising. No up block coming from John Cena. And now, you've got to go. Ice does not beat fire in this situation, and now this should be the beginning of the end. Still trying to press, but that is going to be another Ja and gets. No chip out. Wait a minute.
Ooh, he had the flawless block right there to get away from the death spin. Now he's returning with the combo of his own.
He might have this. He might have this. Going. One more. Kill him. Kill him now. Kill him dead, but no. That is going to be John Cena coming through. He moves to take the lead, chat.
Bit of a close call right there for Cena, but ultimately he cleans it up, maintains his composure, and is able to finish up the round. But now, Kenshi got a little bit of momentum, forcing use of the armor right there to get through that combo with him.
Oh, good up block leading to that full screen spear coming from John Cena. And now John Cena moving to the right side of the screen. What do you got for us, though? The stand 3-3, though, into the low. No Ja here. And now the low getting. Now there's the ice wall. Full combo coming from Yanat, who's starting to wake up.
Oh, yeah, he is. You got a nice side switch right there. Sento's going to be out for a little bit longer as well. Let's see if he can get a combo going, but instead the armor's there. He's been using that armor so good. To such great effect, Dave.
Yes, John Cena, he is the Michael Jordan of armor. And the 2-1 brings him in, and this is absolutely going to hurt. John Cena looking to wrap this up like a Christmas present, but the holiday seasons are over. John Cena, get in there now. Do what you must. Ja not going to be paying off. 4-3 again.
Giant, when in doubt, use that death spin and tremor. It's a powerful pairing.
All right, though, but this should be the beginning of the end. Balls to the face, and we love that behavior around here. That is going to be a 2-1 lead coming from John Cena with a little bit of a pop-off, and we appreciate that around here.
Yeah, and it's up 2-1 right now. This has been a highly contested fight right here. We need to see Yanat show up so we can get our fourth game 5 of the evening.
And Computer, and as you would say, you not want to go down to, I don't know, I'm bad at this, Computer. I need you to carry with the buds. Is that too much to ask?
Going down 2-1 sucks, but you know what? Going up to game 5, and that's what Yanat's looking to do. And I think his Kenshi's pretty strong. I don't think you need a change here.
I think you're right. It's pretty impressive stuff. However, chat, let's get to it. By the way, Ola coming through. Wait, I want to pronounce this correctly.
Protects its cub.
Ola Viola, thank you so much for coming through with those 2 gifted subs. Saying, babe, I can't stand to stare at that number 7. Let's make that a little bit more even. 9 subs on the day. Thank you so much, Big Ola.
We love to see it. Love to see it right there. All right, now John Cena loves to see what he's doing. He's off to a hot start already. He's going to do some more mid-screen stuff. He's going to use the death spin right here against the wall. Oh, no, he's not. He's going to try to fight out of it. Not using the armor just yet. Instead, he's going to eat the grab.
And by the way, Smoke Hard, thank you so much for coming through, saying this guy's voice is crazy. I know. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night, where you get to watch a man lose his mind in real time. At the same time, we do have computers in here for some proper commentary. Computers, show them how it's done.
The energy level never stops. If you're new around here, you're gonna love it. Thanks for stopping in and saying what's up. Now, right now, saying what's up is John Cena with a huge health lead right here. He's gonna clean it up, I think, if he completes the combo. Yes, he does. Set point now is facing John Cena.
For anybody who wants to hear my normal voice, I'll give it to you for 1 quick second. Hey, what's up, everybody? My name is Vape Coach. Welcome back to the channel there. Hody, great to see you. And by the way, Smoke, thank you so much for coming through. We have Computer on the mic. That was a nice low, but the 2-1 reels him right in. And now, though, the 4-3 going up to the high heavens. This is absolutely crazy, Computer. I gotta say, man, this is some absolute big damage.
Oh yeah, big stuff with the corner right there. Up block's gonna unlock a whole bunch of stuff now, but instead, nullified is Sento, and taking a big combo right here to the middle of the screen is John Cena.
All right, though, John Cena himself, John Cena 10, trying to pull away, trying to get this done. And now a solid grab, though, reels him right in, and you've got to pull the ghost down. You've got to make sure you get it done. And now, though, he whips it out again. You never want to do that on the first date, but we are not here to tell you how to live your life, the ice wall. I don't like it, but I kind of do. And now the forward 3.
Yeah, the ice wall denied there again. Every time it's been popping up, he's been using that armored move.
And he is dead. And that is going to be John Cena saying, welcome to die. A little bit of extracurricular, just going to kill him. We've all been here, chat. However, that is going to be a 3-1 score coming from John Cena getting it done.
Oh my, indeed, and in a pretty comfortable fashion right there. Even though he went down 1 match, that match number 4 right there was a complete steamroll. Wow, John Cena showing up and showing out. GG's to both, though. Proper Kenshi play. Good to see new faces, and Yanat did a great job as well.
And by the way, Nia saying for once Platinum isn't here. You missed him. He was here earlier. He lost by a 3-2 score. And Big Beef, what's going on? By the way, we do have a UFC watch party coming through later on, Evan. I need to make sure you are there, and Computers and you as well. However, Chad, with that performance, it will be none other than Yanat going down. 9Z looking a little bit vulnerable. However, they did get a win today. Coming up next, our main event of the evening. And that's a good thing, Chad. Coming up is going to be Bendawshi taking on Pesik. Let's get going and let's get rolling. None other than our main event, Computers. Are you ready for this?
Oh yeah.
Who is this?
All right, looks like the fighters are getting ready to go here to the selection screen. Let's see what the choices are going to be. I think, I think I'm used to seeing Pesik play GhostFace. Am I correct?
Yes,
looks
no,
like that.
He's a GhostFace major. Let's do it, Chad. Let's see what he's got. Pesik coming out with that Scorpion mask, and now coming out with the Scorpion cameo as well. Computerson, let's get to it. Our main event of the evening starts now.
Like you?
at least 6.
And the dragon
by
face
my count.
tattoo on Liu Kang is on the left right here. This is going to be a pretty good matchup in my opinion. And I love to be watching me some Liu Kang.
All right, Liu Kang, though, a bit of a fan favorite around here. Lightweight hanging out in chat, watching us as well. No 9Z, by the way. We are going to be playing between Pesik and Bendawshi right now. It says peekaboo. I'm right next to you, Pewter.
Yeah, no shit, just popping out of the sky. The knife's gonna get you in the chest here. Scorpion's gonna provide some more damage. Gonna take you flying high with that command grab. He can do another one if he wants. Instead, he just goes for the full-on reset. Scorpion blowing fire all over the place. Big damage and 2 back-to-back combos hit.
I'm sorry, what Computerson is trying to say is that Bendawshi is getting his ass beat. And right now, he's got to do something to avoid that. And right now is going to be Yanat taking some boots to asses. By the way, it's Pesik, actually. Let me fix that on here if we can. Computerson, as we know, performance issues. 1 in 5 content creators himself.
It happens, it happens. Yeah, Pesik just not letting him press a button. He couldn't breathe that entire match. Bendawshi could not really get any offense going, but now he's got Striker there to help him out. Here comes a big corner combo.
All right, this corner combo is looking exquisite. Some would say delicious. I wouldn't say that, but some would. However, a solid grab, though, and now he's blowing out the guts, giving him that Taco Bell treatment, and now he's waking up with boutons.
Breaking away immediately right there. I would do that as well. When you're working on this big of a health lead and you're down around, break that right away. Hopefully you'll get another one at some point in the match. But look at, he's even like making him hesitate to press the button because the mix is so great.
And by the way, what's going on, Big Poseidon? Great to see you. Poseidon, teach me how to run Injustice 2 tournaments. I want to get it done. However, right now we are going to be stabbing those Achilles's right now. A Pesik trying to go on that mix factory yet again. Forward 4 technology and another big swipe. Okay. Down 1.
Okay, what's he gonna do here on the left side of the screen? He's making him squeeze that R2 button.
All right,
Can
another
Pesik
big
get him
slash.
open
And now Pesik once again is on the verge. Can he pull away? Bendawshi with another forward 4 to answer. We are not done here, Bendawshi. He's got to find a way to spend that fatal. Then he gets it. Bendawshi, he's going to take the round. No fatal required, and that should be it.
That was almost a very costly drop right there, but he's able to pick it up with the forward 4. Yes, and wisely not using the fatal blow, knowing he had enough damage on the table to do otherwise.
And by the way, Big Nia in the chat as well. When do we get you back on co-commentary, man? Love to see it. Miska hanging out with us. Big Ross in the chat as well. Guys, remember, Shark Tank, the next qualifier is tomorrow. And by the way, we have an Omega Sweat in there. You are going to want to see it. And of course, I'm talking about Hybrid Smoke. What's up, my man?
I've heard rumors. None confirmed yet. He's keeping me in the dark. I don't know about this either. It's a mystery to me too.
Oh, it's a mystery indeed, man. Even I don't know who it is. However, in chat right now, we are moving for another forward 4, and Pesik started to run out of a little bit of steam. All right, and moving along, cruising along the forward 4, whiffing in public, a class 3 felony. Okay.
Bendawshi showing up here, and he's got full bar to spend if he so chooses, but he's got such a big life advantage.
Oh, the Scorpion just whiffing, a bit of a whiffopotamus, the dangerous animal in the entire animal kingdom. Okay. All right, though, 1-1, though, and now we do have boots to ass technology coming your way. The jump in. No up block coming from Bendawshi. What's the mix going to be? The down 1. What do you got for us? Forward 4, and that's going to be it. Bendawshi on a 1-0 score.
Forward 4 right there, one of the best buttons in the game, and it's certainly one of the strongest tools for Liu Kang. Yeah, Bendawshi gonna have that stylish brutality that we all love to see. I love that one. 1-0 now. Bendawshi, after kind of a rough start, he has really picked it up with his foot right on the gas.
I'll give you a rough start. Either way, chat, let's make sure that we do go to those next matches. This is gonna be none other than Bendawshi. 2 Computerson's point on that 1-0 lead as we go. And we roll. Let's do it.
Yeah, that brutality is so stylish. I always love when that one gets pulled out. Now, let's see here what character is going to be pulled out by Pesik. Is he just going to keep on GhostFace right here? Because that one was decently close until the nitrous really went on for Bendawshi at the end there.
Bendawshi, though, that was a bit of an adaptation we saw on his part, and I can respect that a ton. However, these two good staring at each other, and I do believe this will be the same loadout, maybe a different cameo. Yes, we do see the Movado now coming out of Pesik.
That's a real, that's a cool jacket Movado's got on right there.
It is doubtful you can.
It looks pretty good.
I need to, yeah, I'm gonna need to send him a text. I want that damn jacket.
You got Movado on speed dial? That's pretty impressive, Peter.
Yeah, I know people. I know connections. I got connections.
All right, let's do it, though. We've got all the kind of connections here. A solid grab coming from Bendawshi here in the movie stage scene. And now into the air. Bendawshi right now. He is not dropping this, but he kind of drops it.
Ooh, he did. That's the first time I've really seen him drop one here throughout this set, and he's going to pay for it dearly here. He's not going to use his breaker, though, even though he has a full bar to do so.
And by the way, shout out to this entire community, all the goats, nearly 150 cool people in the building, and also DJ. What's up, man? However, now here comes Pesik with a very strong lead. Can he get it done?
The fights have certainly been strong displays of all the skills here that these players could showcase, and right now, working on trying to get rid of some of this health advantage of Pesik, but
Does he
instead...
spend it? Does he spend it? Is he gonna let it rip just like me inside of an elevator? No, he's going for another one. 4-4. Not gonna be any good. The down 2 gets Striker out of rotation, and that's gonna be enough. Pesik with a very strong response.
Round 2.
Yeah, Pesik sneaking in there. It looked like Bendawshi had an opportunity there. One other sequence could have done something else, but instead Pesik locks it up, and he's going to continue his programming right here with more buttons, knives, and side switches.
All right, the knives are coming out, the claws are coming out, and now Bendawshi gets that 4-4. We're trying to press on Wake Up, and that is not going to behoove Pesik whatsoever. Into the sky, Bendawshi's going crazy.
Yeah, there's the big damage, and there is the optimal right there. 388 to finish it up with some air fireballs, and now Striker's gonna come in and provide more damage and confusion.
All right, though, solid blowing out those chesticles, stabs the neck, stabs the clavicle, and now, though, he is running. He gets the Achilles stop, and now, Chad, Pesik has a chance to bring this back. He would need a lot, but not Striker, not gonna provide it, and Chad Bendawshi on the verge.
Yeah, that was a really strong response right there. Gonna finish it up with the Dancing Dragon and some grenades just for good measure right here. This is gonna be a big punish. He's gonna force that breakaway out of Pesik.
All right, Chad, once again, we are moving, we are cruising, we are blowing out that chest, and now Bendawshi seems to have his rhythm down. Into the sky we go!
Nice pickup right there. Air fireballs is always a fun way to end the confirm right there. And now he's off to a pretty good health advantage. Let's see if he can maintain it, and he's well on his way to victory if he keeps up this play right here.
Bendawshi is cruising right now. He is on cruise control. And now Pesik, he needs to find an answer. Trying to call Papa Dan's. Not going to be getting it in chat. This could be the beginning of the end. If Pesik cannot find this, he does get a punish. He needs more. There's going to be him blowing out the chest. And there's the Movado Mine. Okay.
All right, let's see what he wants to do. Confirm after that. The Movado Mine's not going to provide as much damage as this combo normally would, but it's still welcome nonetheless.
All right, and you got to imagine he's going to get it. Spend the fatal blow. Kill him, kill him, kill him dead. 950 health. Absolutely murder him. Oh, he tries to go for the overhead. However, Bendawshi, one more is all he needs. There's the grab. Where's the Movado at, though, Pewter?
Oh, it just became available right at the end. It goes for the baseball slide in there.
There's no way this is gonna hit, and it doesn't, and that's gonna be all Bendawshi, and that is gonna be Pesik looking like half the player he used to be, Pewter.
Fantastic knowledge display right there. Just ducking that fatal blow attempt and just hitting him with the Dragon's Tail fireball, Dragon Kick, whatever you want it. Now he's up 2-0. Bendawshi clutch.
And by the way, Ola coming through with 2 more subs saying, let's make it 11, not 7. 7-11 shout-outs to the Goat Slurpees. And of course, that big Ola. Thank you so much for everything you're doing. And Y2J, do not think you can hide in my chat. What's going on?
Absolutely, Y2J, what up? Yeah, the matches are crazy. Thank you so much for the 2 subs right there. Olamide Thiola. If I'm saying that right, if I'm not, correct me, please.
If it's not, we will execute you at dawn.
Yeah, yeah. I'll be banished to the Shadow Realm for good.
Yes, you will. Yes, you will. All right, Chad, let's do it. Chad, let's get you to potentially our last match of the night. 140 goats. Let's make this damn thing happen. Big Kade, and by the way, Ola coming through with another sub, gifting a sub as well, and now 12 on the day. Ola going crazy.
Amazing stuff. How nice, how generous right there. The community loves to see it. 143 in here, and 143 stab wounds are going to come from Pesik's GhostFace right now as the knife is getting sharpened and bloody.
All right, though, Y2J, what's going on? By the way, when's the next narration? I will be there up front and center. I'll be the biggest fan right there. You know I'm in there. All right, though, we are going up into the sky. Bendawshi once again looking to clean up business, and he is storming along, Pewter.
Yeah, he is working on a good health lead right here and taking it with the jump 3, just ignoring the shock trap. Now he's on set point here.
All right, and now let's keep this train rolling. We are absolutely trying to give you guys your money's worth here. Ola coming through with those most recent subs. Thank you so much again, and thank you, by the way, to this entire community. And by the way, Y2J, I missed it. I'm going to the replays. I'm going now. Forget this stream. We're done here. Okay?
Yeah, many stab wounds going to Liu Kang. Instead, he's going to get a combo here on his own run. 339 after that confirmed. All right, forcing a breakaway now.
Once again, it will be Bendawshi on set point. Can he completely pull away? Does Pesik have anything to respond with? Right, Fireball City, Population U, bro, trying to get that mix, though. Not going to be able to get it. 4-4 is going to be on deck as well. That Striker going to be of no use to Bendawshi, but a giant whip punish coming from Pesik. Okay.
Oh, yeah, right here. Working on a good health advantage, too. Not using the breakaway yet is Bendawshi. He's got a full meter if he needs to do something.
And all right, we are coming here. And by the way, Ola coming from the gym. We are working out. He says, I'm coming through like Jim Carrey. You love to see it. And now Bendawshi going to be getting stabbed in the chest, blowing out that clavicle. And now, chat, this could be the final round. Let's see if Pesik can take one.
Love that. Nothing like watching some good fights at the gym. That's good stuff. I approve. Peterson and Vape approve of this.
How dare you speak for me? However, Chad, let's get you to that next round. Here comes Pesik with the lead. Into the sky we go. And now Pesik, he is trying to clean this up. He is trying to send us to that very next game. Can he do it? Not if Bendawshi has anything to say about it. All right, Striker coming through. 1-1. All right.
Ooh, Dancing Dragon misses on the side switch. Yeah, can't get an opening just yet. But Pesik looking to avoid the sweep as he's working on a little bit of the health lead right now. He's going to continue and extend that.
Oh, this is going to be a lot of bit of a health lead. You got to call it like you see it. And right now, Pesik, he is going crazy. That Movado most certainly helping him out. And Chad, this could be the beginning of the end. Can Pesik get on the board?
It's tough. He's got the knife throwing version of GhostFace out.
All right, Pesik.
Gonna switch it up.
Pesik, we need this round. Kill him! Kill him now! Make Bendawshi die! All right, Bendawshi trying to reverse the script on us. We wrote the script, but he's going off script. But those Achilles getting blown out, and Chad, Pesik getting on the board. A 2-1 score.
Really strong performance there. Not really too much of a playstyle change, but hey, it worked out, and now it is 2-1. He avoids the sweep. Looking forward to a game 5 here, and Pesik would like nothing more than to force that.
Remember, guys, it's like my coach said, if you're not stabbing, you're not trying. He told me that before he got his 3rd DUI. Inspirational stuff. However, Chad, let's get you back to our next match of the night, where Pesik is going to try to reverse 3-0 the damn thing. And by the way, the Combo Breaker, welcome to the chat. Great to see you.
Indeed. Thanks for coming in and saying hi. Joining the whole family here of 145 strong right now as we move our way to the end of the event today. Looking to extend it and make that one match longer is Mr. Pesik here.
I'll extend some with you. However, chat, we need to get to this very next match of the night as we go. It is going to be none other than Pesik taking the momentum on here, and let's see what Bendawshi is going to answer back with. All right.
Oh yeah, right here. What do we got at mid-screen? Gonna have some mid-switch hijinks.
All right, though, we do have Movado coming through, though, the big slingshot coming out of the air. And by the way, if you do want to join these events, all you got to do is come through to the Discord. It's one big happy family in there. That's all I can say. And Dire, do not think you can hide in my chat. What's going on, my goat? Welcome. This is impressive stuff. Watch what's on the screen.
There you go right now. Okay, it's still kind of staring each other down right here in the fourth match of the affair.
This is 6th, 7th match.
Oh, you know, it's everything, everyone of the Paragon of Eternity is 6-7.
All right, though, with that performance, though, it is going to be Bendawshi, though, now going to be retaking that lead with the striker. Jumps right into those DMs. Into the sky we go. Pesik, he is moving along. Can he get this done? And what's going on, Layrock, my goat? How you been? Gets the blows out the chest. Oh, the Movado. This should be the round. Bendawshi, he's not going to be able to break away. And he's calling Papa Dance. This is going to be some first-class service. And now Pesik is only down by 1 round.
All of that came from that properly timed up block there on a jumping opportunity from Bendawshi. Now he finds himself out with his back against the wall here. He needs to get around, otherwise it's over.
Right, it will be Jover. However, at the same time, we are moving and we are cruising. And Layrock, we're doing so good over here, man. Thank you so much for being here, man. We got to get that Havoc back on stream and in my DMs. And never mind. Let's go. Come here.
Yeah, indeed, here trying to prevent any possibility of a game 5 is Bendawshi, but Pesik looking to make that a difficult chore.
And yo, what's going on, Big Signal Center? Great to see you. I see what's going on here, Signal Center. Liu Kang's on the screen, so you're here. I can appreciate that a ton. And now, though, we do have some Movado mines coming through. Pesik calling for room service, and now slashing, gashing, cutting more holes in your ass, and now moving to the left side, Peter.
Yeah, he does. He's working on this health advantage right here and going to do some good damage and reset potential here with side switches and all the stuff that you see with Ghostface play in general.
Oh, Jesus, making him kiss his Movado. All right, though, we are moving in, though. A nice big command grab. No Movado for this one. All right, and now, though, we do have armor, and we've got it in spades. Bendawshi trying to send us to the very last round. What's he got for us? And now another solid grab. Oh, Jesus, Bendawshi, do you have the technology? Yes, he does.
The grenades were on point right there to send it over here. Now, excuse me, I was incorrect earlier. Now Bendawshi is sitting on set point here. All right, to avoid that, of course, is Pesik.
And by the way, Kinsinki saying, can you be wireless? Unfortunately, you cannot due to the fact that we go international around here. So we do like to prefer you have a strong connection. But you know what? I believe $10 to get an Ethernet cable. And then you know what? You are locked and loaded. You are ready to join us. Absolutely. All right, though, a solid grab. And there's the Movado as well, throws him right into it. Do we potentially get a game 5 out of this? This would be absolutely peak if we did. Okay.
Correct, you are. Yeah, and Pesik's looking to press it to that for sure. And he's got to eat some other grenades and the relentless buttons of the Kang.
All right, solid grab though coming from Pesik as well. Looking to send us to one more. Can he do it? Gets the stopping. Blows out those Achilles. Yet again, Pesik is gaming and taking his turn back the overhead. This could be the beginning of the end. Bendawshi has one more chance here, but except for he doesn't. The slingshot and Chad, we are going to a game number 5. Computerson, the gameplay today has been magnificent. That's the only thing you can say about it. One more to send us home.
Correct, you are. We've had a whole entire pile of game 5s, and here's another one. What a great way to finish off the event with a game 5.
Chat, I need you to make some noise. Let me know you're here. Let me know you've got a pulse. Grab your friend, grab your wife, grab your friend's wife, whatever order you want to. Let's do this, chat, and let's send this one home.
Right, I'm excited here. I don't think Bendawshi should change off of Liu Kang, but we might see surprises. Who knows?
All right, chat, this is the last one, the big one. That's what she said, but at the same time, we appreciate the joke setups. We're going to have to focus on this now. Let's go, computer. The very last match of the night. I need you to take over for one quick second if you can.
At least.
Absolutely, I Cam right here looking to kick off game 5. Same character choices. Now we get to see the other tattoos. He's got two face tattoos on Liu Kang. What's this guy getting face tats for? Anyways, fireballs are gonna start it out. Start a little zone game. Just deny him doing the side switch right there, because that fireball is so fast when it comes out of the hands of Liu Kang. Gonna get some air fireballs here as well.
All right, chat, right now.
He's gonna eat the nut. Now he's eating the knife in a big time way.
All right, it will be none other than Pesik officially taking the lead. Can he get it done? All right,
off to a good start right here. This is going to afford him a nice combo with the shock trap, even though the damage is not going to be as high as normal. Still, going to put him at a big advantage here.
And by the way, anybody asking for rating rips, I was thinking about it. He could definitely use the views, right? How crazy? All right, let's do it, chat. All right, though, we've got Fireballs. Bendawshi trying to answer back, but it's Pesik right now. This will be our second straight reverse 3-0 of the night. Can he get it done?
Correct, he would be right there, and he's well on his way to doing so, Vape, as he cleans it up right there. Now he's just a round away.
All right, Bendawshi, he is in trouble. He is on roller skates. What is this going to lead to, and what is this going to bleed to? And now into the sky, Yardy saying that's a Chicago punish. I know exactly what I'm looking at. And now this is a Denver smackdown as we go, breaking out those Achilles, computer.
Oh, we love a Chicago punish around here, and also what we do love is nice combos, but Bendawshi's gonna drop that one. He wanted more damage out of it. Now it's turning the tables on him is Pesik.
All right, Pesik right now, though, he is gonna be trying to be the king of comebacks. He is the Michael Jordan of stabbing people. I don't like it, but at the same time, I kind of like it. Stabs him again, now drops it right back down, trying to bring him up to the sky. And now what do you got for us now, Pesik? Kill him! Kill him now!
Another reset with the low and the combo extension by Movado right there. Need to break away. Bendawshi, can you unlock some of this big defense?
Okay, and now there's gonna be the grab. Is the striker ready? No, it is not. It is gonna be completely out of commission for a little while. All right, doesn't get it. And now he's solid grab. And now, Chad, we are going to the very last round of the very last game. Chad, let's go.
Final right now. Oh my God, what can it get more intense? I'm on the edge of my seat at this moment.
And by the way, Blackbird, that's a name I have not seen since the MK11 days. Welcome back, great to see you. Into the sky we go. Pesik right now is painting a modern art masterpiece, and I can appreciate that, Chad. Who is gonna win? Is it gonna be one of the best players coming out of EU? Or Bendawshi? All right though, forward four is coming your way.
Yeah, shout out right there. Oh no, got Dancing Dragon here.
All right.
Wait.
All right, what do you got for us?
Ruined his chance.
And by the way, Blackberry says, I'll just be lurking. Welcome back, dude. Always a pleasure to see you, man. I miss those MK11 days. And now, Chad, this is going to be Pesik. He's on the verge. Can he close this out? Nice.
One more reset and mix is going to be here. The breaker is gone. It's not available for him anymore. And that was a big punish opportunity. Bendawshi is waking up in a big way right here. He's 1-2 confirms away from this.
And now Pesik forward for technology. And that is going to be it, Chad. That is going to get it done. That is going to be Pesik with a reverse 3-0. He earned every bit of it. And Bendawshi, he is going to be going down, paying the iron price. And that is absolutely going to be doing it, Chad. What a set. Pesik, the GOAT, coming through and getting it done.
What a match right there to finish things off, Vape. Oh my goodness. Could we have asked for anything more right there?
We could not, unfortunately, we could not. We are all out of things to ask for. But it is going to be Pesik coming through and proving that fear is not a factor. And chat, that is going to be it. That is going to be your complete fight card. And by the way, the right side of the screen finally getting one at the very end of it. However, chat, we want to thank every single one of you guys for coming through, making this a thing. And all we got to say is, guys, nothing but love. And we appreciate you for supporting every single day. Expect to see us on YouTube either today or tomorrow. And yo, what's going on, Scash? You're a little bit too late for that. They already got me earlier. But at the same time, we appreciate you coming through. And chat, that's going to be our fight card for today. Computerson, you got anything else for these good people?
Just want to say thanks to everyone in the chat, all 164, for showing the love and support in there. And hey, the community's great. Much love to y'all.
Hey, guys, once again, we appreciate you and we love you all, except for Scash. And now, chat, we're going to send you over to the arena. Have yourself a great day. We're back with Shark Tank tomorrow. You guys, we'll see you.